hit air print, and then she was just happy. Yeah, boy, what's going on? How Chosen MC? Chosen MC. That sounds like a rap name. Can you rhyme?
Right, you're
Chosen
on
MC.
Facebook and YouTube.
Am I on
now
Facebook
as well.
too? Hey guys, Terrence, your computer concierge. So I'm about to switch it up. Terrence, your computer concierge with Computers Plus, and see if I can get them both in tune so I can kind of look at the same thing, because I'm not like sure about looking back and forth. And I've seen other people do it, and I'm streaming on 2 platforms. Three platforms?
3.
Which are the platforms?
YouTube, Facebook, and...
Facebook, YouTube, and TikTok.
So there's YouTube, there's Facebook.
Oh man,
and
we're like going live across all 3 platforms. Next is Instagram, and other than like some people like buying that one app that where you can do all of them at stream at the same time. Well, you know what? We're going to do the exact same thing. We're just going to hook up different devices and stream all at the same time so they can collect real data from us. And I'm not sure which camera I should be looking at because I got like 3 or 4 of them here. But
actually,
I'll figure it out.
Get
them all close together.
You can do both at the same time.
Yeah, and let me just get the hat because I was doing the hat. These are actually new. We just got these out, and we got some bags as well. So, Computers Plus. Yeah, can you give me a bag?
Yeah.
Computers Plus, we're talking about...
Do you want a sweater too?
Ooh, a sweater. We're getting all the merch. I got the merch. I got the hat on. And it's that green and black. So it's just simple. And, we're thinking about getting some other ones that say, like, protected. CP protected. These are bags. And these are bags that kind of go over your shoulder. So if you're in school... You're just, I carry one, I keep my laptop in there, all my personal stuff, put it in the back of the car, and then I'm ready to rock and roll. Oh, thank you.
So I just got to do that.
These different merches that we have. This is our established in 2010. Oh, these smell good.
That was Southern.
Man, they smell good.
They came out Southern.
Great. So not only do you get a cool sweatshirt because it's getting a lot cold out there, but they smell great. It's like infused in the fabric. And then we got a red one. We have a red one. Established 2010. 2010. So, one thing about the sweaters and the bags, $5 goes towards the VFW. We definitely give praise to our veterans out there that put in the hard work to give us the freedoms that we have, where I can be streaming on 3 different platforms at the same time. So we'll see what results we get. So if you have an opportunity, or if you've seen our videos, please share and like them. Subscribe on YouTube, subscribe on Facebook, subscribe on TikTok. We'll get Twitter on there as well. So if you can possibly know somebody, give them this information. We're trying to get our viewership up. We'll probably do something phenomenal for people if we get our viewership up. So I want to get to like 100. I want to get to 100 likes on Facebook, which is tough unless you're like a model. Or you're just doing something, outlandishly crazy where people just are like tuned in.
No, you gotta do it like on a.
But hopefully we'll get to some major likes, and we'll get our word out there. We'll let people know what does Computers Plus and what we do. And what we do is we create that relationship with people in their tech, because when we buy these devices, iPhones, Android phones, laptops, desktops, they don't come with instruction booklets. So no one's telling us, how do we work these things. They tell us how to power them on, but after that, we're pretty much left in the wind unless there's some YouTube videos. Maybe somebody like myself has went on YouTube and talked about, did a tutorial. Other than that, we have just continued to give people more and more information as far as how to get more protected and how to protect their identity. We get sometimes what I was talking about yesterday is that if you have a business, sometimes you might get this message, or even if you're not a business, it says, hey, you violated our policy and we need you to answer to this accusation. And when you go to that link, it tells you to re-sign in. That right there is a scam. That right there is not okay. Do not sign back in to your. Typically, if it's Facebook, they'll send you a notification, and then they'll say if you agree or disagree with this, and then you'll still stay in that portal. Never will they say sign back in. Never would TikTok say sign back in on Twitter or Instagram, which our Instagram got hacked for a while. It was hacked for 3.5 months. It was horrible. It was horrible. It was like we couldn't do anything. We couldn't get in. We kept changing our password. Everything was linked.
We
but
kept trying to
they
contact
could not.
them.
We kept trying to contact. We finally got a hold of them. Took 3 months, but through that whole process, I mean, we lost potential customers. We lost revenue. We lost all
but
that.
here's the thing: we were also still posting because we were connected.
Yeah,
to
that was
our
a weird thing.
Facebook.
So we were posting on our Facebook, and it was showing up on our Instagram, but we couldn't go into our Instagram account. It was insanely weird. So, things happen even to us, right? We go through some of the things because people are a little bit more savvy, and they say, okay, I got to see what angle I can come in with this particular place. And, we fill in the gaps, we fill in the holes. You guys got me once, shame on you. Got me twice, shame on me. And that's not going to happen a second time. So, things like that happen. So you gotta be careful. Especially if you have employees that are actually monitoring or on your Facebook. Sometimes you gotta worry about what they're doing. So it's all part of just understanding how social media can help you, also how it can hurt you, and we can always give you best tips on that.
Here's the other thing too. On that end, when somebody sits there and messages you, going, "Oh, well, you can pay me to do this, or you can pay me to get more likes or do this, that, and the other."
Never pay for likes. They should be real.
Do that.
They should be organic. They should be because people want to follow you.
Well, no. Here's the thing: if you do that, those companies will actually ban you. They will because that's what Instagram kept.
They don't like that.
On.
They don't like that. Somehow they don't like you paying for likes. They want it to be really organic, and they can just say, hey, especially a lot of these companies that will hit you on your messages if you're an upcoming influencer or if you're trying to get your name out there, and they'll see you making videos, so they'll say, hey, let's see if we can get the scam going and tell this person, hey, we'll give you all these followers and you'll be all this big influencer. Just pay us this money. That's not going to work, right? That was like 8 years ago, right? Instagram, Facebook has changed the whole algorithm where they don't even allow non-organic likes on your profile. Like, so someone from, Nigeria or someone from Hong Kong happens to hit 1,000 likes on you. Well, it's kind of, okay, so your message, you're in America, but you got a bigger reach in Hong Kong. That is where they're noticing. And so, I don't even know how we got hacked, but I do know, like, the message was saying, like, someone was trying to pay something for more likes, and I know none of my staff would have done that, but if you are a business, you got to make sure that if you do have your staff looking over your social media, which we do here, you got to make sure that they are following the rules, because if they're breaking the rules, then that can put you in jeopardy, and that can put your whole build up. You build a big following and you got banned because somebody decided to say, hey, I want to try to get more likes, or I want to try to get this or try to get that. Just do it organically, do it yourself, have your own personality. If people like you, they'll like it and they'll share. So I hope you guys like and share this. Computers Plus USA, located at 3330 Cobb Parkway, Suite 154 in Acworth, Georgia. The second location is 3473 Cherokee Street in Kennesaw, Georgia. You can also visit us on the web at computersplususa.com. And we have a variety of different services that we offer, from mailing a device. So if you have like a PlayStation or a Switch, and someone in your area cannot fix that particular item, or maybe you just you've seen this video and you're like, hey, I want to give them a shot. Give us a shot. Take a look at the website. Click that mail in a device icon, and then start your process, and a tech concierge will give you a call and follow up with you about what you need to do as far as the next step and getting your device to us.
Well, actually, as a follow-up to that, I had a former employee actually call about an HDMI port for the PlayStation 5. Apparently, not a whole bunch of people actually fix
Not a lot of people fix HDMI ports. You're correct. We do. So, and not only HDMI ports, but also like other electrical devices, right? Not just computers, but we fix amplifiers, we fix clocks, we fix for refrigerator condensers, we because it's soldering. So if we have to solder, then we just solder, check on the meter, make sure it's getting power, and then we're out the door. So we make it sound easy. I make it sound very easy. It really is. It's very complicated, intense. You have to know what you're doing, and sometimes people, well, you come on, just help and do it quickly. It's like, you know what? It just takes. I would love to get a magic wand and go hocus pocus, no more virus, you're completely protected, but it doesn't work that way. We have to clean the hard drive. We have to make sure there's no remnants of the viruses in different documents, different folders, or if you've been scammed and you let somebody in your computer, making sure that software isn't on the computer. Because why? You can go to a place and you get your virus removed, and they didn't remove like the hacking software on your computer, like some remote network support. Like a remote network program. Where they can remotely into your system without you even knowing. If that's still in there, then you may have removed the virus, but they can always get in there, and then they'll get a nice little flag and say, hey, he's back online. Let's go and see what we can find, or what are we looking at? And in a lot of cases, they can they can mirror the screen, so you don't even know that they're even in it.
Or turn on your camera. That part's scary.
Exactly. And there was a scam, it was like 6 years ago, where they were turning on people's cameras, snapping a picture of them, and saying, hey, we've caught you looking at some bad stuff, and then put an FBI, and to escape prosecution, make sure you give us some money. It's like,
oh, do you remember that YouTube video that they did that to that cop, and she recorded it?
Yeah, I think this went away, right? Who was getting those phone calls that when you would get a phone call and they would say you owe like so much money for that tax, IRS, right?
I think so, yeah.
Right, and then here I'm gonna because
that was so much fun. Them doing that to the cop.
Yeah.
And she's in her office in full SWAT gear. She's sitting here doing this number.
Because
you have this. You have warrants out for your arrest, and she's sitting here doing. Oh, you don't say. And she's in full SWAT gear, and she's like, you don't say. Really?
I know.
Oh, I can pass you on to my manager. And she's like, she's trying so hard not to laugh, and she's like, can you pass me to your manager?
I wish we could pull that link up and then
I can find it.
Find it if you haven't seen it. If you haven't seen it, you gotta pull that link.
I was like, please. I'm like, this is my entertainment for the day.
If you haven't seen it, Google sheriff answers like scam call, right? Like sheriff answers. I think it's in Texas.
I was like.
Yeah,
I'm loving this woman. She's like not there.
We'll send the marshals for you.
She's like, we're gonna send the FBI out for you. You've got warrants out for your arrest. She's like, really?
You know what?
I'm a cop, and I'm sitting here going, oh my god. I'm like, I really want her employees to come knocking on her door.
That was the funniest thing.
You have warrants out for your arrest.
Don't you? You know what's funny is if we can confront those scammers like on the phone call, like go to their location and say, "Hey, you're talking to me right now." Could you imagine like walking into their office and wherever their little caves at the bottom of like the dam?
So have you seen the guy that does like the glitter bombs?
Yeah, the glitter bombs.
He did that.
You got to see that. Put that on that. That was great. Yeah.
He went to one of their locations. Yeah. And he shut that location down for the day.
Yeah, that was
to run from that location.
You gotta Google glitter bomb scammer, and he's this guy, and I forgot his name, but he sent the scammers this glitter bomb, and he actually
went to India.
Oh, he went to. Oh, yeah, I did say that.
He actually went there.
That was really good.
You
have got to see this.
He let cockroaches out. He let rats out. He let the spark.
These people are they're in different countries, and they're in different countries. Not to say that just one country is always doing it, like India or China or Russia or Africa, but when you're doing it here in the States, it's a lot more easier for us to track you down. And when I mean us, I mean law enforcement. I mean somebody that got hacked. It's a lot more easier to to track them down.
We actually caught them with cash. People were sending cash.
Yeah.
We're talking thousands and thousands
thanks
of dollars
thanks
in
for the
cash.
Thanks for the like. Thanks for the heart. Appreciate that. Thank you. So, you have to just be careful, who you talk with, right? Because it's a jungle out there, and you have to just be vigilant and talk with an IT person. Speak with them. They got the ear on the ground. They're looking at all this stuff, and they're able to give you appropriate information that can best help you navigate. And so, hopefully Kat can put that tag on the comment.
I was actually doing it right now.
Yeah. So it's really funny.
She's a police.
Yeah, she's a police. And so I was at a customer's house yesterday, and while we were there, got a phone call, and I don't know, but excuse me.
So it's posted.
They said we're calling about your car warranty, and the way they sounded as if she was already signed up, and they're just kind of verifying some information and get it going. And then as she dug a little bit more deeper, she found out it was just full of crap, and then she had fun. And these are calls coming from the States, so that's even scarier because these are people that are saying, hey, your car warranty is up, and
but here's the thing, I will mess with them and I will waste their time because if I'm wasting their time, it's better for me to waste their time because that means that they're not going to get somebody else.
Well, you know what? I got a call because I told you yesterday I got my daughter a phone, right? So 7:30 at night, her phone rings. I'm like, who's this? Right? And it was a solicitor. And I said, and the way they came across, right? That's what I said. The way they came across, I knew it was a sales pitch. And I said, and all I said was, why are you calling an 8-year-old's phone? And the lady said, well, I said, no, answer my question. Why are you calling an 8-year-old's phone? Well, I didn't know. I said, well, please take her off the list.
You're calling.
Why are you calling a number that you don't even know who's on the other line?
Yeah.
And the sad part is that some people pick it up and they give them information. And they give them their mom's maiden name. They give them their favorite pet. They give them all those key things that are security questions. Like with a bank, your mom's maiden name, right? Your favorite pets, where were you born? They give them all these information. And then they're like, well, I'm busy, bye. And the person, the hacker, the scammer, now has your name, your phone number, your address, all your personal information. And all they got now is time on their hands. So all they have is time. And then you're busy doing your stuff, trying to get ready. And then you got some person that's just actively trying to destroy your life. And when that happens, no one wants to talk about it. Nobody wants to talk about it at all. We want to talk about it. We want to get you back to your normal life, being free from those phone calls of saying, hey, you charge this or you this or that. We want to get you. We want to clear that from your plate. We want to take the hassle off you and put it on us and make it more seamless, easy. Get you back to your computer, back up and going. Get your documents saved. Put you into a situation that's better. So if it happens again, you have an armor of protection on your side. If you go on our website, computersplususa.com, you click on that online protection. Start today. Get protected. Get your family protected. Get yourself protected. Get your business protected by an IT company that main focus is you and your identity. Regardless if you're someone that says, well, Terrence, I don't really use a lot, so why are they going to really be into me? All your information is valuable. Your social security number is valuable. What if, your social security number is so valuable because there are people that come into this country that don't have one. So if they get yours, they're good. There are people that come in here that don't have that information. So if they get yours, they're good. If they get your credit card, they're good. They're a step ahead of the game. We have to prevent that. And how we prevent that is we stay vigilant and we stay up to date. And we have a blog on our website, on that computersplususa.com. Click on our blog section in the menu, and you'll see we do blogs every single day on ways, not just about how to keep yourself safe. We did one yesterday about how social media can help your business, right? So we do different blogs every single day that are meaningful to us, and we get suggestions from other customers. Hey, you guys should talk about this. You guys should talk about that because my mom got hit or my dad got hit, or is anyone even talking about this? And there's so much stuff out there that we try to cover as much as possible. Our blog helps. These online posts help. Now with us engaging as much as social media. Hey, kid. Hey, Norman. So I'm looking at a lot of people joining our TikTok, and I'm looking at our Facebook. So come on, our Facebook followers. Lindahan.
So
make sure you share and like this page.
Also, two things to mention too. Mm-hmm. One very important. The hurricane got jumped to a Cat 4.
Yeah, where are we on the hurricane? Can you pull it up? So they got jumped from a Cat 4 now?
It's a Cat 4.
It's a Cat 4 in Florida. I was just in Florida, Pensacola, very beautiful area. I love America. There's so many, people say, well, why don't you go overseas? And I'm like, I am not done looking at this beautiful Graceland that we got in this, North America.
It's Cat 4.
Cat 4.
I need to show you this.
Big Pen. Bezo, what's going on? Tony Thompson, hey buddy, nice last name. I like that. Houston, how you doing?
Because I don't think you've seen this meme yet.
Unless I saw some names here.
Actually, there's two.
Facebook, YouTube.
There's two memes that I'm going to show you.
And Facebook.
So there's that meme, which is very accurate.
Winds versus Hurricane. Oh, that's pretty funny.
It's actually very accurate.
Be safe. Don't. You aren't pirates. Putting some wood against your windows is not going to be safe. There are people that passed away in Mexico.
That actually is very, very accurate.
Well, some Floridians. The governor, Ron DeSantis, said, please leave. Do not. People in Hurricane Katrina, they were the same thing. They felt, we were going to stick it out and we're going to muster it out.
And that's a very accurate meme right there, too.
Hurricane comes fishing before he gets involved.
Yeah, that's a very accurate meme right there too.
It is and we're making jokes, but it's very something serious because people really need to take cover. It's a Cat 4 hurricane.
Here's the thing.
Hey,
if you're not a Floridian, you're not gonna understand it.
Well, yeah,
everybody that's
dark humor. So they have this picture, right? Cat. So
I can post the picture.
We're not gonna. So this picture of Johnny Depp as the Pirates of the Caribbean, and it says Floridians at a hurricane, and it shows them charging the hurricane as if they're not scared. It's memes are funny. And they're a great way of laughter, and I think, we gotta find laughter in every part that we possibly can, because life is tough, right? Having to leave your house, board up your windows, and say, hey, there's gonna be a big hurricane, big hurricane coming in, and some people are gonna lose their life. Some people are going to lose their life, and that's the sad part.
Not just their life.
Somebody is going to lose their life, and we want to reduce collateral damage. And how we do that is we follow the instructions of our governors, of our representatives, of our local officials. And we take cover when we need to take cover. Georgia got hit yesterday. We were I was talking with some other people, and it was it was bad. I mean, even yesterday was thundering and lightning, and when you do during that time, people ask about my computer. Should I turn it off? Always have a surge protector when you do have your computer, regardless of the weather. But also, turn off stuff. Turn it off. Weather the storm. Make sure you don't have to take cover. You know, if it's just a little wind, just rain, you're making a big deal out of everything. And then you got your family there and something really happens. Now you got to go into survival mode and say, okay, everyone get into the basement or follow this or do this or that or this or this or that. You know, that's what you're left with, you know, if you aren't taking the proper precautions of keeping yourself and your family safe, because it's just not about you, it's about other people around you. And just like how with COVID, you know, it wasn't just about one person, it was about the people that you can affect. And so our Floridians is to a category 4, be safe, take shelter, and we'll pray. Category 4, what areas is it hitting more at? I know, like the Tampa Bay area, right? The Tampa Bay area, probably not so much as Panama City.
They're going to get the outer bands for Panama City. They're also getting rain.
Yeah, so
if they're
flooding, all of that.
If they're lucky.
Thank you guys for liking it, for loving it. Appreciate you guys. Thank you guys. So what all I was gonna say is, like, just be careful, because there's, like, even California got hit, and then with this heat drought that came out like 2 weeks ago, like, it was so hot. Now all this rain, you know, we are definitely seeing the seasons change, because why? We're going into fall, and fall leaves fall. Pumpkins, pumpkin patches everywhere. Everyone's doing a pumpkin patch. Thank you for loving that. Pumpkin patches everywhere, and people getting ready for Halloween. Halloween's coming up, but before that, Labor Day. Dragon is when? This weekend. 80,000 people. Bring your badges. Come dress at Computers Plus. We're gonna give you an awesome gift. Upload a picture. You might get something from us. So if you're watching this, and you can upload a picture to our Facebook or to our YouTube comment section. Upload one here in our TikTok, and we're gonna find you. We're gonna definitely hook you guys up.
And how much do you get off for your badge?
So if you bring your badge, you get 10%. Costume, 15%. 15% off of repair or of a purchase. Because why? It's Dragon, and Dragon is a big convention that happens here in Atlanta. We got Atlanta is like the mecca of like conventions. We have so many conventions, from Comic Con, from Dragon Con to
No. We do not get Comic Con.
We don't get Comic Con?
No.
Are you sure?
Yes.
Look it up. I went to Google all the conventions, because we had Comic Con 3 years ago, because I had one of our.
We do not get Comic Con.
I'm going to reserve the right to be quiet. But go ahead. Google it.
California gets Comic Con.
California gets Comic Con, but there was a Comic Con here.
We do not get Comic Con. Comic Con is reserved
for California.
For Comic Con.
No one else can have a Comic Con?
No.
It's copywritten?
Yes.
Let's Google that. Can you Google that for me?
Sure.
Because I can't Google right now. I
know for certain we do not get Comic Con.
Hey, you know what? Live debate. Does anyone?
I know for certain we do not get a Comic Con.
Okay, Atlanta Comic Con. Atlanta Comic Con, February 9th through the 11th.
Comic Convention.
Comic Con.
No. It's not Comic Con.
What's Comic Con?
Comic Convention.
What is Comic Convention versus Comic Con? What's the difference? I don't know the difference. Does anyone know what the difference is?
It is a comic convention, not Comic Con.
And you said Comic Con?
No, Con.
Con Cali. So Comic Con has theirs, so one in California. So Comic Con is in California.
So Comic Con.
And then in Atlanta, it is...
Not Comic Con.
Let's see.
You keep opening different tabs.
I know, Comic Con Atlanta. Hey, this is a great debate. I like this. Comic Con.
Comic Convention. It is not Comic Con.
Well...
It is Comic Convention.
I think you're
Comic Con.
Hey, does anything that cat's playing on those words? I think she is.
It's not. But again, it is not Comic Con.
Why do I keep opening more tabs?
Because that's what you keep doing.
Yeah, it's weird, huh?
It is not Comic Con.
I'm not looking at a big TV right now, so it's tough because I am like.
And you keep minimizing it.
There it is, Comic Con. Well, it looks the same to me.
But
they do the same thing.
Again,
it's comic heroes. It's superheroes, comic heroes.
It is not the same.
It's not.
Comic Con is copywritten because they can sue you if you go, oh, we're going to make this a Comic Con instead of Atlanta Comic Convention.
Okay. Well. Okay, so that's where we're playing on words. So Comic Con is copywriting based off of one in itself. And let's see, because I love challenging. Don't ever take things face value. Trademark. Do they have a trademark? Comic Con, trading at Comic Con. So that's a trading. Why does that keep doing that? All right, I gotta fix this.
They own it.
Comic Con.
They made darn sure they owned it.
Comic Con. Trademark.
Well, if you hit backspace, it was coming up.
Comic Con trademark. This is like very difficult for me looking at a big old TV. Hey Jess, thank you for joining. Comic Con International. So they have Comic Con International, Comic Con training at Comic Con, Georgia Comic Con dates, Mississippi Comic Con, Mississippi Comic Con. There's a bunch of Comic Cons in different states.
Yeah, but it's not Comic Con. They have to have a very specific word in front or behind.
I want you guys to Google it and then let me know who's right, me or Kat, because I see Comic Con everywhere. Now, I think if they start with a K, it might be different, but they start all with a C. Because I don't think you could trademark comic. I don't think you can trademark comic.
Well, you start opening different tabs. That's why we keep having different YouTube videos open.
Really? Oh, trademark Comic Con.
Because it's also the abbreviation on how you do it. Trust me, San Diego.
Oh, so they have a license.
San Diego,
where was it founded? Hold on.
San Diego made very clear and very sure on how they did it.
Let's see. Comic Con founders. I spelled founders wrong. That's okay. Google will figure it out. That's the one thing about Google. It's probably made us worse spellers.
You still butchered that.
Yeah, no.
And do you want me to type
Comic Con trademark. I don't know. This is like, okay, well, we're going to get back with you guys. Because we kind of went off about Comic Con because we're talking about Dragon Con, but Atlanta again is a mecca of like they have so many cons here.
They have one at least once a month.
Ridiculously a month. It's a ridiculous amount of how many Comic Cons or Dragon Cons or any type of con. And what it is, it seems like that these cons based off what you're doing it for. Because you are in tune with with like a lot of vendors and a lot of hotels. So it would make sense for someone to contact the founders of Comic Con and say, hey, I want to have a Comic Con in Mississippi. I want to have a Comic Con in here. So that would make more sense.
Not right.
Because as a vendor you don't know.
No, they want to be the only one. They want to own it.
Yeah.
Because they're not gonna have somebody ruin their name.
Well, let's hope not.
Did you know they have a cardboard con?
Yeah.
Just like Dragon Con's not going to have it in a different state because they're not going to have anybody ruin their name.
Yeah. I wonder if they have it internationally.
No, they don't.
Well, just a reminder, you guys, when we're going through these different cons, because it's Con Week here in Georgia. with Dragon Con, then
Dragon Con is only hosted in Georgia.
yeah, I think that's the only one you really know about.
Again, Dragon Con is only hosted in Georgia.
Really?
Yes. There is
I
no
cannot-
other. There is
You
no
know, I
other
think
dragon.
so.
There
I
is
think
no
so.
other Dragon Con in the entire world.
Wow. I
It
guess
is only
those,
hosted.
and one of the founders is one of our customers. Go figure.
No. He's not a founder.
He's not.
He's just a black badge.
Oh, black badge. What's black badge means?
It means he's a director.
Oh, he's a director.
It
One of our
means-
customers.
It means he's higher up in that food chain.
One of our
But
customers.
the founders are pretty much right now the daughters own.
Yeah, because one of the founders. Ooh, there's some bad history on him.
No.
One of the founders.
He got bought out.
Yeah, I
he
know,
doesn't,
I know,
Like, he doesn't
I know.
know. And he's
Yeah.
that founder.
I'm so glad.
That founder
He is
not. No.
out of the
Terrence,
whole picture
Terrence,
of
that
Dragon
founder
Con.
got bought out. He does not exist anymore. They
Yeah.
have erased him completely.
From history, and so
He
they
is
should
not
be.
He
And
is
so they
not.
should be.
He is
If you
not
ever get a
associated-
chance,
Terrence, he is not. Terrence,
Google Dragon
Terrence,
Con
Terrence,
first founder. It's
Terrence,
very bad.
Terrence, he is not associated with Dragon at all
Yeah, I
anymore.
know, yeah.
Do not bring him up ever.
Yeah, he's a bad
He
guy.
is not associated.
He's a bad guy.
Terrence, he
Yeah.
is not associated with Dragon at all. He hasn't been associated with Dragon for
Yeah.
at least 12 years.
12 years? How long has
least.
Dragon been open now? Like 20 years? 25?
25, 30.
Google it.
Dragon has been associated at least 30.
30 years? So it's this weekend. Bring in your badge. Bring in your costume. And you'll be awesome. I think it's like 25 years. And based out of Norcross, right? 87. So that's how many years? Because you're born, 30.
I'm 39. And I was born in 84.
So that means 36 years? 36 years! 36 years. Wow. It is an amazing time for people in Atlanta and people from all over the country and all over the world to come to Atlanta and show off their stuff. So, if you're watching this video, make sure you come in this weekend and bring your costume or your badge and you'll get a discount. I am Terrence, your community concierge, signing off of YouTube, Facebook, and TikTok. We'll see you guys soon.
Did I say Instagram too?
Not Instagram. Uh-oh.
And there went your phone. I didn't realize you had